Hey, this is V coming to you from Zone 11, and what we're going to do today is plant out this bed in my backyard with a warm weather crop, which is peppers. I'm also going to plant two variety of flowers in here. One is going to be the black-eyed Susan. I have some very tiny little starts that I started from seed that I'm going to put in this bed, and also some French marigolds, which we're going to do that by sprinkling some seed in this bed. I saved seed from some French marigolds that I grew over the fall season, and so we're going to put those in this bed and see if they'll do well here spring summer season. I previously was growing asparagus in this bed. I had planted some 2-year crowns in this bed, I'm sorry. And I had them in the ground after that for 2.5 years, maybe after that. And they really didn't produce much, so, of anything that I could use. So I pulled up all the crowns, I amended this bed, and then I topped it off with new soil. And this is where I'm going to plant my peppers. Now, I'm thinking that this is going to be a good spot for my peppers because it's a very shaded area in my backyard. So my neighbor has a huge oak tree, and I have a huge rose apple tree that shades out this area pretty well. And the usual problem with my peppers is as it changes from spring to summer here in Zone 11 is that they get beat up by that blazing sun in the summer. So, and then the production and the plants don't do well, and my production goes down, down, down. They start putting out very small fruit. And it's because the plant is struggling so bad with the heat. So what I'm thinking, that the shade that this area has, the two trees provide a good shade. It also gets some dappled sun that'll be enough to get me fruit and also not have the plant struggle so much. So I'm hoping that that works well. That's my thinking behind trying this area for the peppers, and I'm hoping it works out well. And so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna, make a hole for each of the seedlings, pop a little granulated fertilizer in there, pop the seedling in, and then cover everything up and water everything in. I'm also gonna try to regrow some collards in this bed from stem cuttings, and they're the Alabama Blue, I think that's what they're called, that variety. They were really good. They did really well for me this fall and winter season. I've regrown collards like that before with no issues. So I'm going to plop those stem cuttings in this bed also to the front and try to regrow them here. I'm going to mulch with oak tree leaves because that's what I have. I forgot to buy mulch. And I've mulched with oak leaves before without any issues. So I'm just gonna plant everything up, water everything in, mulch with the oak leaves, and re-water everything so that it's settled in. I'm using a granulated fertilizer in each hole, and I'm not gonna put any granulated fertilizer in the hole where I'm planting the stem cuttings because I just want them to root in, and then once they root in, I'll start fertilizing them. The black-eyed Susan starts that I have are so tiny. I'm also not gonna put any granulated fertilizer in those holes. I just want to get them established, and then I'll fertilize them in once I see that they've established and put on a couple of new leaves. And then I'm also going to try to put my other seedlings that I have started, get some size on it, which are some more pepper seeds. I have a couple of other varieties. I'm going to try to plant a couple of more varieties in this bed. You can kind of plant pepper plants kind of close because they like to hold on to each other, and it really doesn't reduce your production, in my opinion. I've done it before, plant them really close, and they did really well. It actually kind of help each other stand up. And so that's what I'm going to do. Once my other seedlings get a little bit more size to them, I'm going to add like a couple of more seedlings in here to see how it goes. So I'm hoping that this plan works for me and that this space does well. And my theory of how it will prolong my pepper plants so I get more production out of them. We'll see how it goes. Hope you guys like the video. That's it. That's all. Thanks. Bye. Like and subscribe.